Hey friends, my name's Mr. Brian and I'm going to be the principal of your new school. I can't wait to meet you, but let's get you inside so you can see what it's all about. All right, this is exciting because you are going to be the first ever kids that are part of the Dr. Fisher Early Learning Center. And so that's so cool. You're going to grow up and talk about it. And this is where you'll come in, and on the first day we'll get organized and we'll have all sorts of fun games and activities up here. Up there are pet friends. Up there, you see them up there, our Bumbies? We'll talk about those later. They say all sorts of silly things if you listen really hard. This is Miss Angie, our clerk. Hey, Miss Angie.
Can't wait to meet you.
And this is where all of our other friends will sit, like Mr. Matt and Mr. Andy, and Miss Stephanie and I will be back in that office. And this is so cool because this is where you get to put each of your own little things. Every student will have their own little box here, and they'll put your change of clothes here, and if your teacher wants to send home a note, we'll put it all right here. And this box will be only for you. Each of you will get your own box. And in this room, you'll meet Miss Emily and Miss Rachel, and they're gonna do all sorts of cool things. Like in the classrooms, you'll have a rug, which is where we'll read stories and talk about our feelings and start our day. And at the tables, we'll have different activities throughout the day. We'll have a library. If any of you like to read, we'll have a reading nook, and you have blocks and toys. Imagine all the toys that can fit in this room. We are gonna unpack so many toys. Probably 3 truckloads are coming tomorrow, and we're gonna fill all these rooms with you, for you, excuse me. Now, I bet you have a big toilet at home, but check out that toilet. Isn't that the perfect size for you? We'll have our own little bathrooms where you get to use and have some privacy. And in here, you'll see another room. This room is for Miss Rhea. Isn't it cool? It also has a rug to talk about our feelings, and all of our rooms also have a big bin like this, where we'll put slimy, gooey, cool stuff in there, and you'll get to play with it. And each 5 weeks, it's gonna change. The first few weeks, we're gonna talk about school, because school is pretty exciting and it's coming up for all of us. Then after that, we're gonna talk about trees, we're gonna talk about buildings, really cool units coming up. And this is our last room. This is Miss Melanie's room. And again, you have all these different areas, and some of these areas will have blocks. Some of them will have reading. Some of them will have sensory. All of these different places, a writing desk in every room. It's so cool. But this is the part you're gonna like the most. This is called our gymnasium. And in our gymnasium, when you come on, the lights, if you go like this, the lights turn on when you walk in here. We'll take off our shoes, we'll put our shoes here, and then you're gonna come back here and you're gonna play crazy wild all the time. And you got balance beams, we can run across these balance beams. Think of all the fun stuff you could do. I wonder if we could climb up on this and challenge. And in here, a ball pit. And over here, all these closets are filled with toys for you. Hula hoops, sidewalk chalk, basketball, soccer balls, anything you can imagine, scooters. We're doing it all for y'all. Check out all these toys. Every box is filled with toys. And by the time you get here next week, all of these closets will be filled with toys like that. And some of you are gonna stay after school, and that's where we're gonna play even more in this room. We'll play after school over there at those tables where we'll have science and cooking and Legos and all sorts of fun stuff. And the neat thing about this room is every once in a while, we'll change everything in here and it will all be new toys. So every day you come in here, it's gonna be new toys and more fun for you. We cannot wait to see you on Monday, okay? And if you think of anything that you want us to buy, that you think would be fun, because you saw what this looks like empty, but we're gonna fill it up with toys for you. And if you think of things that you want us to fill it up with, tell Miss Stephanie and I when we see you and your parents on Thursday at the Lincoln Park Field across from 1840, when we'll talk to you and you'll tell us things you want us to buy because you think it'd be fun for school. We'll see you guys soon.